Okay guys, I'm back and I'm gonna show you what I do with my chicken, my shrimp, and my salmon right when I get home from the store. So I obviously wash everything and then I put it in a container. So what I like to do is also have Ziploc bags ready. Let's start with the chicken. Now I take the Ziploc bag, I turn it somewhat halfway so it creates a bit of a bowl. And in here I'm gonna start my marinade. Now what I like to do is I'm gonna use this chicken over the next few days and I'm gonna make it all different ways. So I like to make a marinade that will go with anything. So for this, I like to take a little bit of balsamic. So I use 2 caps full. I mean, obviously this is your preference on what you like, but this is about 3 chicken breasts, so I use 2 capfuls. Then I'm gonna take apple cider vinegar, give it a good shake first. Ooh. And I again use 2 capfuls. I like to say capfuls as opposed to teaspoons or tablespoons because it's right there and it's super easy as opposed to getting everything out. And this doesn't have to be a perfect measurement, so if you go a little bit over, that's totally fine. Garlic salt, this is not garlic salt, my bad. This is garlic granules. I like to put, I don't know, this is also your preference, about 4 shakes. Sea salt, that's about 5 twists, if you have a twister. This is my favorite thing ever. This is herb sea salt. It's called Herbamare. I literally live for this. It's incredible. I just put a generous amount in there. Maybe 4 sprinkles if you want to be exact. So here's my secret. You've noticed we haven't used any oil. Now I put 1, 2, 3, 5 squirts of honey, or like 1 tablespoon. And then I take 2 tablespoons of mustard. Okay, you're gonna mix that in. And then here's the trick, ready? Ready? I have ginger that I've already peeled, and I'm just gonna grate it right over. Fresh ginger. This is gonna make a huge difference on our chicken. And this again is a preference. We love ginger, so I go for it, but it's up to you. So then what I'm gonna do, make sure you get the bottom of it, because if you use a grater like this, it's gonna get a bit stuck. So make sure you peel it off. Okay. Then what I like to do is take my bag, mix all these ingredients together. Okay. And then I'm gonna throw in my chicken. Now, don't worry if it's not mixed all together, because as soon as you put the chicken in, you're gonna shake it up. It's gonna go a long way, trust me. So now we close it, we Ziploc it. Now the reason I like to do it in this bag is because you're gonna take the air out of the bag. You're gonna leave it in the fridge, and anytime you get home and you want to slice a piece of chicken, you can just literally throw it on your stove top. So it's so much easier. Look at this. Done. So this will probably be for lunch tomorrow, mixed with veggies or pasta, ready to go. Moving on to the next step, but hold on please. Just gotta quickly wash my hands. If my brother was here, he'd tell me never to touch anything after the chicken. Okay, we're gonna move on to the salmon, which is dinner tonight. So, salmon, always wild, never farm raised. Again, I'm gonna get my Ziploc bag. Ooh. Fold it like so. Okay. Now I put the salmon in this one first. Why? I don't know. I like that it holds the weight of the bag, and there we go. And it's just easier to top that way when it comes to the salmon. Okay, so right over, I'm gonna grate my ginger again. This is a different recipe, so don't think I'm using exactly the same things, because I'm not, but a few of the ingredients are always gonna marry and carry into another. So there we go. Ginger first, again a bit of Herbamare. That's a staple on everything. Always apple cider vinegar. I literally use it on everything. Again, we're gonna use 2 capfuls. 1, 2. Bragg's is my favorite, but now here's where we get into another territory. Bragg's liquid amino acid. We are literally gonna put, well, I said liquid amino acids. I didn't mean acid though. Liquid aminos. We're gonna put a generous amount on there. More garlic. Okay. Honey. This is the most important part of the salmon. Okay, I use a generous amount. Generous. Okay, and then we're back with our mustard. And that's 1 tablespoon. So what I like to do here is I really like to massage it into the salmon and make sure you get all the corners. Like I said, this is dinner tonight. We're gonna cook it in a cast iron skillet. So I really like to get it going. And then we're on to our shrimp. Okay, this is a bit different, I promise. We're gonna take our shrimp, put it into the bag. This one's really easy, really simple. I'm gonna use some tamari, which is a gluten-free, low-sodium soy sauce. Don't put too much because a little goes a long way here. So I use that, a little bit of honey, and a little bit of herb amir. Sea salt, and garlic, and we're done. So that shows you how to marinate 3 different proteins in no time whatsoever. All gonna go into the fridge, and you can have these for the next few days. And even if you want to take out like 2 shrimps or 3 shrimps and cook them and then have the other the next day, you're totally fine with that. You don't have to cook them all at once. The marinade has vinegar, so it's gonna keep everything pretty fresh. All right, guys, that's all.